Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is a look at part 3, the third shelf in this bookcase. So I've done 2 other videos where we're looking at the top shelf first, and then the second video is looking at that second shelf. So we're going to focus on the bottom shelf today. Let's get into it. So welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name is Matt and this channel is all about movies. We look at 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs and sometimes VHS. We look at the collection, look at editions. I talk about the film industry, collecting, and we look at different genres: James Bond, martial arts, science fiction, action. This is the sort of thing you're into and you enjoy this content. Scan the QR code that's on screen now, or click subscribe down below. Come and join the channel. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this content as well. Right, let's get into this shelf. Okay, so this shelf down here is a little bit of a mishmash of all sorts of things. The first thing we're going to have a look at is a little bit of tech. So it's my 3D glasses. I use those with the projector setup that I have. Next up, we've got some 007 playing cards. Guns and gadgets. This was gifted to me at Christmas time, and it is a Star Trek The Next Generation tricorder. I've yet to put all the stickers on that actually. I may do a short at some point showing this in a bit more detail. Got another set of 3D glasses there. Okay, so let's have a look at the first edition. So this is a film vault for the Blade Runner, the final cut in 4K. Absolutely fantastic edition this. All those postcards, etc. in the set. Wonderful. This goes for, you know, quite considerable money now. Quite collectible, this one. I also have Apollo 13 as well. I managed to get this from Amazon Italy. Again, really cool edition, this one. I've only got 2 of the Film Vault editions. Next up, I've got some Tron light cycles. Got the yellow one there as well. These are from Tron Legacy. I've also got the little Flynn's light cycle, which featured in the first Tron film, and then it does reprise its role in Legacy and in Tron Ares. Next up, we've got a couple of soundtracks. So we've got the Matrix Revolutions and the Matrix Reloaded. Now I do have the CD soundtrack for the Matrix in a big box edition, which is in my movie man cave. Next up, we've got the Ultimate Matrix on DVD. This is a 10 disc set. Absolutely fantastic. Contains all of the films and a wealth of extras. A lot of this has been ported over to the Blu-rays and the 4K sets, but this is just such a wonderful set that I wanted to have it in the collection. Next up is Pearl Harbor. So this is a Criterion DVD set, the director's cut. Absolutely packed with special features. At the time of buying this, I couldn't actually watch this because I didn't have a region free player, but now I do with the UB820. But the Blu-ray version of the film is in there as well. I'm not sure whether there's a 4K of this available, but it's a really nice edition from Criterion. Next up, I've got the Batman Bat Signal. Again, this was a gift, Christmas gift, a couple of years ago. I actually got this little bat signal elsewhere in the collection. Next up, this is just the box for Gone in 60 Seconds Eleanor. I have popped that with a DVD set that I have got, but I've kept this as well. But yeah, that'll be shown in a future video at some point. I've also got these from Full Slip Fanatics. They are little badges. That one's for Deadpool and Wolverine. We've got one there from June, the House of Atreides. And Wayland Yutani as well. When you buy those full slip boxes, which I did show in part 1 for the Alien films, sometimes the guy that does it, he's on Etsy and he gives you these sort of little badges. Not all the time, but every now and again he bungs one in, which is really, really cool. Okay, so next up, and again, I have done a recent Tron video showing the Tron collection, but this is the Tron Cube, which was a Play.com exclusive back in the day. You access the films at the top there, and inside I've got the Steelbook for the first Tron film on Blu-ray, really nicely embossed. I've got Tron Legacy Steelbook, the German one with the 3D and the Blu-ray contained within. And I've got the latest Tron Ares 4K Steelbook as well. So there's some art cards and a CD as well contained within this set. Continuing on with Tron, I've also got the 4K Steelbook for Tron there. This one doesn't fit in that box set, unfortunately. Yeah, again, it looks fantastic on 4K. Next up, we come to the Blade Runner part of the collection. So again, I've got this Steelbook for the film on Blu-ray, and it's got a nice lenticular on the front of that as well. Very, very cool. I say this is just the Blu-ray version. And continuing on, we've got the 30th anniversary collector's edition with the spinner inside, and you've got a really nice booklet, 5 different cuts of the film. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, very, very cool. And what came before that was the tin edition on DVD. Again, a 5-disc set. Again, comes with some different stuff inside there. Don't want to ever get rid of this edition either. The same versions of the film, obviously just on DVD, but like I say, the inside you get different stuff, and it's just such a nice sort of outer box as well. Okay, so next up we're going to be looking at my sort of Godzilla and Kong collection. They're not in order, but we've got Godzilla King of the Monsters in 3D. This is the UK release. It looks great in 3D. Got Kong Skull Island. This is a US lenticular release. Just the Blu-ray and the DVD and the digital code. Godzilla v Kong. This was I think this might have been an Italian or a French edition. It came with the 3D edition included. I think we did get this in the UK, but without the 3D. And the 3D of these films just look absolutely fantastic. Next up, I think this was a Zavvi exclusive, Kong Skull Island. Really cool design on there. Very, 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 very cool. Continuing on, we've got, this is a Blue Fans Godzilla lenticular, single lenticular. Yeah, there we go, Blue Fans on the side. 3D edition, and again looks great in 3D. This is a Mantalab for Godzilla v Kong, double lenticular. Very, very cool. There's a steelbook inside and all the extras. Godzilla Kong X. I quite enjoyed this film. Yeah, I don't think we got a 3D of this, sadly. It's a shame because I really did like the 3D versions of these. And then I've got a nice Mantalab edition. This was gifted to me at Christmas time. Godzilla King of the Monsters, 4K edition. Really, really cool. I've also got a lenticular slip for the 3D version of Godzilla. That was the UK slipcover. And this very cool edition, Japanese edition of The Shawshank Redemption. This is like a film vault version, but the Japanese style, which is a smaller box set, which I really do actually like. And you've got the steelbook in there, the same extras that you would get in those bigger sets, like I showed earlier. There's everything you get inside. Favourite film of all time. Absolutely fantastic edition, this one. Now this came with Spider-Man 2, and I think there's like a little watch or something inside there. Never opened it. Nice little bit of memorabilia. Got Godzilla, the first film that was done, starring, what was his name? Matthew Broderick. Roland Emmerich film. Moving on. That's just a little breakdown of the Thunderball film. It's a scene breakdown showing the sharks at the top and Bond escaping with Fatima. Yeah, I just popped that on a piece of cardboard, printed it off at the library. Cost me hardly anything to do that. Little note there from Jimmy about to show you what he sent me, and a couple of posters from Russia with Love. Absolutely fantastic. He got these, I think he got these in Thailand, bought them back and sent them to me. And also this really cool one for Goldfinger. I've also got a couple of cards which I've kept, 007 related, License to Grumble. That's really cool. And this one was from AJ, License to Grumble, with a Daniel Craig kind of sort of mock-up, spitting image sort of, yeah, that kind of thing. Next up, I've got like a little pamphlet here. There's a couple of lenticular slipcovers for Tron Legacy, and there's a graphic novel in the back there as well. Like I say, if you're interested to see this in a bit more detail, go and check out the Tron collection video that's recently been uploaded. It will show you this in a bit more detail. Next up is a DVD version of the film I, Robot. Really, really cool, these sort of black cases, classics. Inside they come with sort of art cards, discs, and a film cell. And again, Jimmy sent me the booklet that was missing. When I got this, it wasn't complete, and he kindly sent me the booklet out of this edition to complete the set. And I also have another one of these for the Matrix film. Again, comes with a Cenotype, nothing on the back, but you've got all these bits and pieces on the inside. There's the big box edition, which I do have in the movie cave. I bought this many, many years ago. I think even before I bought the Blu-ray set, to be honest, which I've now replaced with the 4Ks. A couple of mouse mats, one for Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket, and all the characters on there. There we go. And again, another one for Tron Legacy, mouse mat. Iron Man 2. This came with Total Film. That was the magazine. I don't think they do it anymore, but yeah, it was like a freebie. And then we've got some really nice sort of art cards that I got off of eBay for Blade Runner 2049. Anna de Armas. Fantastic film, this one. And then I had this wonderful edition for Transformers the Ultimate Collector's Edition. So this contains the first 3 Transformers films, opens up, and inside is also a signature from the director Michael Bay. He actually hand signed about 5,000 of these. So it's a really, really cool sort of box set to have. That's my Transformers set. And then the final item on this shelf is this cool program for the film Moonraker, James Bond, back in 1979. Got this from a cinema. It's a little bit worse for wear. Yeah, it's still got all the pages intact. Whoops, it's just fallen out. There we go. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I've kept that. Really, really cool. Staples are, yeah, long since gone, but yeah, nice piece of James Bond memorabilia. So that's the 3rd shelf done. But as a little extra bonus, if you're still here watching, I've got a little drawer which is underneath that 3rd shelf, which has got a few extra additions in. So as a bonus for people that have continued to watch this, they've got this far, let's dive into this section. So I've got a DVD of the film Unfaithful. Wesley Snipes' Passenger 57. A little booklet there for the film The Fog. I do have that on 4K Steelbook. That was from the original DVD. Just kept it. Snakes on a Plane. This is the DVD full screen edition. Now apparently Arrow have released that on 4K. This is a really nice slipcover. But yeah, I think I'm just quite happy with this on DVD. Arnold Schwarzenegger, End of Days. Now there is a 4K set of this which came out in the US, and I'm tempted to get that at some point. Did watch this sort of over Christmas time. DVD, yeah, certainly could do with an upgrade, but it was nice to revisit the film. Now in here I do have a lot of Blu-rays which I've decanted into sort of sleeves. There we go, we've got The Last Starfighter. That was gifted to me by AJ. Got the film Ambulance. Got that cheap and just decanted the case. Just to save on space because I don't have the space. Next up we've got an animated The Batman, The Mystery of the Batwoman. Again, kindly gifted to me by AJ. We've got the slip box there, or slip cover for the Lion King 4K, but actually it is the 3D edition. Again, AJ sent that to me, but with the 3D disc. Took out the case, because again, just saving space. Next up, we've got Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. And also Batman, the Batman Superman movie, all animated again. Got some Blu-ray digibook covers. Next up, the James Bond Everything or Nothing documentary. Absolutely fantastic documentary, this one. Disclosure. I really want a 4K of this film. Black Rain. Now, I do have the Blu-ray German edition of this. The DVD of this looks terrible. The Cars of the James Bond movies. Sort of documentary. Not official, but yeah, it was very good. Bond Special. That was a cheap pickup that I found on eBay. An unusual edition of Casino Royale on DVD. Never seen that before. It was very cheap on eBay, so yeah, picked it up. The DVD version of Never Say Never Again with a custom slipcover. Quantum of Solace, the French DVD edition. Casino Royale, the DVD collector's edition, comes with like some art cards inside there. James Bond gadgets. Becoming Bond, fantastic documentary all about the life of George Lazenby. 007, the car chases, Top Gear special. 50 years of Bond cars from Top Gear. Sin City 2. This is the 3D version. I've not yet to check that out. Underworld Awakening in 3D. Underworld Blood Wars in 3D. Underworld Evolution. First Underworld. Underworld Rise of the Lycans. Mel Gibson, Edge of Darkness. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Now AJ recently gave me the Mission Impossible films and I think this one's included, so I'll keep that out. And finally the first Sin City film on Blu-ray. We have the Poseidon Adventure. That is the remake starring Kurt Russell. And finally the Penguin TV series, which I'm going to keep out because I need to revisit this after watching The Batman. So there we go, that's the final part of this video series. Like I say, that was a little extra bonus for people that have continued to watch the video to see that bottom shelf. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Check out the playlist for the other shelves in my collection. Thanks ever so much for watching the video. Take care. See you next time.